on, baby. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Tanek127 and welcome back to Tanek FPS. And guys, I know it's been a few weeks since we've had a video here on the channel. Please forgive me, just had a lot of stuff going on at home and stuff like that. But don't worry, guys, we are back, and I do apologize for the lack of content without much of an explanation. But we're back, guys. Like I said, videos are gonna be weekly again. Just had some personal stuff going on at home, and that's about it. But anyway, what I want to talk to you guys about is Paladins 2, because it looks like it may be happening, and I actually do have some evidence of that I want to that I want to provide here in today's video. But if you want content and stuff like that, all things Paladins, make sure you are liking today's video and subscribing to the channel if you are new, and let's go ahead and get right on into it. So, Paladins 2, Tanek, why do you think it's real? Why do you think it's happening? What's going on here? Well, if you keep up with all things high res and stuff like that, you'll know that recently they announced Smite 2, a sequel to their long ongoing MOBA. This MOBA actually just hit its 11-year anniversary, and at their Smite World Championships events, they recently announced Smite 2, which is also going to be going into a playable alpha state for all current gen and PC platforms this year, meaning PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Now, this is the part I want you to remember before we get here into the next piece of evidence that we're going to talk about. So Stuart Cheatham, who is the CEO of Hi-Rez, okay, this is the CEO. This guy runs everything Hi-Rez. He runs that and a corporation called Rally Here, which powers live service games, another company that seems that he started. But anyway, like I said, anything this guy says when it comes to anything Paladins, Smite, Rogue Company, and all that stuff, anything he says with these games goes. He's the big dog, the big daddy and stuff like that. And like I said, I'm going to tell you guys why I believe this is true. So he made a tweet the other day. Now you're probably wondering what's so special about this tweet, and that's what I want you to keep in mind. The tweet goes to say, and I'll put it here on the screen, "No promises, but if there were ever a Paladins 2, what would you want to see from it? What would your expectations be?" Now, this is a good tweet, by the way. I'm going to put a link to it down in the description, because if you guys actually play Paladins and you're a longtime fan of the game, I encourage you to give this man feedback, because they're looking to take a lot of that stuff more seriously this time around with their games. And he's made that very clear with Smite 2, and that's the reason they want to get players involved from the gate, so that way they can start taking feedback early on and actually build the game with the community. So please, if you do play Paladins and you're a long-time veteran player like I have, please give him feedback. By all means, I encourage it. But anyway, the reason that this tweet is so interesting is because roughly 6 months ago, I'm going to say between 4 and 6 months, I was trying to scroll through his Twitter to find the old tweet, and I couldn't. So please forgive me. But if you want to go find it for yourself, by all means, the link to his Twitter is right here. You can scroll down and look through months of tweets and find it for yourself. It's there. The reason I say that Paladins 2 is probably real is because just not even half a year ago, it had to be between 4 and 6 months ago, it was not long at all, I swear it was summer or after, he asked the same question about a Smite 2. What would people want from it? What would you want to see? And sure enough, not even half a year later, we get the announcement of Smite 2. Meaning chances are Smite 2 was already being worked on at the time when he asked, and already being prototyped and stuff like that, and now it's become in a more playable state where they want to get the community involved. Now, if I were a betting man, because of how he's doing this, I would bet that he's probably doing the same thing with Paladins. Now, he does go here to say no promises, because I think it would be very silly of him to announce, hey, we're working on Paladins 2, and what would you guys want to see? Come on, if you were a game dev or a CEO, would you say it like that to your community? You'd probably want to keep the hype up and stuff like that. But I am positive they're probably doing the same thing with Paladins too. And they are probably trying to get, while they're prototyping and testing it in early stages, feedback from the community and know the things we like and don't like about the current game ahead of time. Now, could you guys imagine Paladins done in Unreal Engine 4 or 5, with better better mechanics, more build customization, more character customization? Ooh, baby. And and better modes, a game that's not focused on, being a rival to Overwatch. Because not too many people are hyped with Overwatch anyway. But yeah, that gets me excited, guys. Now, like I said, we can't say this is set in stone because right now he just has his tweet that's very vague, no promises. But if there ever were Paladins 2, what would you want to see from it? But I'm just saying, guys, he's done this already before, and the last time he did it, the game came to fruition. And it came to fruition not even too long after. Like I said, this tweet of his that he made with Smite 2 had to be 6 months ago or less. I kid you guys not. He literally just said it in 2023 with Smite 2. So if I were a betting man, Paladins 2 is on the horizon, or just, not too far from being announced or being an actual thing. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Anyway, y'all enjoyed today's video? Smash that like button. I will see y'all on the next one. Peace out. Have a good one.